The Fabelmans is a movie directed by Steven Spielberg based off his own life, written with Tony Kushner, and Spielberg actually writes half of this film himself too, so it's an autobiographical film about Sammy Fabelman, a young boy who is forced into the terrible world of movies, and he has to literally be pushed into seeing a movie by his father at the beginning of the film, and he develops a love for filmmaking, because his father is a scientist who works with like computers and stuff, and likes to film stuff on the side, so he's got a camcorder. So young Sammy develops artistic flair for it, and his mother starts developing it, and it's basically a movie about balancing a love for artistic ambition, but also balancing family life. The movie is a lot more emotional than I thought it would be, to be honest. It was basically a coming-of-age story, and we quickly jump forward to Sammy being a little bit older, in high school, filming, being a Boy Scout and filming something for his photography merit badge, and then getting more equipment and sort of fostering his sort of love. But the filmmaking aspect of the movie is actually not the main core focus. It's about the family. So he's got a very dysfunctional family of different people. He's got like 3 sisters and a mother who has her own thing going on, and his strict father who's kind of not there always emotionally. And there's Uncle Benny. He's like a family friend that's always there. And there's lots of like moving around. So it's a very disruptive childhood for him, because he keeps having to move different cities whenever his dad upgrades their job. And the movie runs a little bit too long, but it manages to keep things interesting. Really good camera work. It faces a little bit of racism, anti-Semitism, which is interesting. Not always done amazingly, but the acting's pretty good, and there's a really humorous subplot romance that I really liked. And I think the scene stealer has to be Judd Hirsch as an uncle who shows up just for a visit, and has some very powerful message for Sammy. Overall, The Fabelmans is a little bit bland, a little bit safe, but it's also just a little bit daring, because this is based off of Spielberg's life, and it's uncomfortable to discuss certain intimate family details in a movie. So there's a little bit of bravery for that, but overall it's not anything too amazing, but it's solid. So I give The Fabelmans a 7 out of 10.